Hi, I'm Nick Huston here for Gotham Sound and Communications. Today, we're going to be unboxing the new Lectrosonics DBSM, which just came out along with the DBSMD. It's a new digital transmitter, ultra-wideband, transmitting with the D2 codec from Lectrosonics. So we'll open it up, we'll check out each piece, run through some of the functions, and then be done. All right, so first little pouch, here's what it looks like. We got the transmitter there. Bring it out. The transmitter is going to be exactly the same size as the SMWB, so all of the accessories, the clips, the battery limiters, they're all going to fit in there. Single battery. We also have the TA5 connector, which has got the little sweat-resistant boot to go on it for all your lavs. We've got the heat protectors. We've got some silver paste, and last but not least, a single lithium battery to get you going. All right, so here's the next part. So it comes with the leather pouch, and not only that, it comes with the spring-loaded belt clip. A lot of people forget that it comes with that, so that's exciting. A 16 gigabyte micro SD card, because this, like the SMWB, can record, and two transmit antennas, A1 and B1. Because this is so wideband, you actually need to tune the frequency and then pick the antenna to go along with it. And last but not least, we've got the little spec sheet card. I'll just run through it a little bit better. So it's got selectable power output, so it can do 10, 25, or 50 milliwatts, so you can optimize battery life. This is, from what I've heard, is more power efficient than the SMWB, so you should get better battery life out of this. Let's see, it's got the same input circuitry, so all your lavs wired for electro. Anything newer than a UM400 will be the same. Records to a onboard micro SD, and actually will take time code for that micro SD. So when you put it into record mode, you can get time code that's accurate with less than 1 ppm. And it also has a new high density mode to allow you for really like bad RF environments where you need to put a lot of wireless microphones in a small space. You can use high density mode. All right, so let us open up the transmitter itself. Here's the front panel you got there, battery compartment, got the infrared port there, and what else? Oh, and the input and the antenna. So we'll open up the battery door. It's just a single unscrew, and then the battery goes in like that. Screw it together, and you've got your power button, back menu up and down. So to turn it on, just push and hold power. You have to hold it for a second to get the RF to actually turn on, like with all the electro transmitters. You've got the menu. So let's just take a quick look. Oh, let's take a look at this first. So you got your frequency that you're tuned here, your battery level that you're transmitting, otherwise that would be off, and then you've got audio input gain. In terms of the menu, you've got all sorts of things for the input, so they've changed this a little bit. So if you go to input, you've got your gain, your roll-off, polarity. You can change it to line in also. And then you've got your transmit menu. So what frequency is your transmit power? What is your transmit power? So again, 50, 25, and 10. And then is the RF on? And then compatibility, are you doing D2 or are you doing high density mode? Okay, we'll leave it in D2. And then in terms of the SD card, this is going to be similar to the SMWB, record, files, takes, scene intake, format, naming, SD info, groups, loading, etc. And then T code for time code. You can jam, you can check, you can change your frame rate, does all the standard frame rates, so 23, 24, 25, 29.97 drop, 29.97 non-drop, 30 drop, 30 non-drop, all the things. And it's got a clock on its own, so you could jam it to time of day if you wanted to, which that is done in setup. So you would just, it's got the same remote, you can do auto on, change the battery type, and here it's telling us that it's the year 2000, January 1st. So Happy New Year. Yeah, great. Anyway, so that's the DBSM in a nutshell. Just for fun, since it's designed to be used with the 822, I should note that it's designed to be used with the 822 or the D squared, and to use the DB or the high density mode, you need to do a firmware update on your D squared or your 822. So this is transmitting in D2 mode right now. So if we wanted to sync these together, right? So here's the D squared, or not the D squared, sorry. This is the 822. The D squared's a little bit bigger. The 822, as you might guess, is the successor to the 411. There's just 2 receivers in it. So to get them to sync, you're just going to take the frequency here, 588.5, and you could do infrared, but I'm just going to program it in since I want to work more with this. We will change the frequency to 588. 88. Oh, and it does quarter step too, not just 100K. Fun. More accurate. Well, the other SM transmitters defaulted to being 100K steps instead of 25K. But I imagine because this is digital and it doesn't have all of the frequency harmonics and whatnot, you can get away with doing quarter step and having things be closer and more precise. All right, so anyway, you can see they're tuned to the same frequency and that they're linked. So that's a quick, very quick setup, very quick tuning. And you can have 2 of these guys on one 822 or 4 of them on a D squared. As I was saying, the DBSM and the DBSMD, the dual battery version, they're released. They're in the world now. There are limited quantities available. You can check out our website. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email us or call us with anything you might want to know. We'll get these out into our rental department and to our demo department as quick as possible. If you would like to watch this video again, just hit refresh. Or if you'd like to watch other videos like this, you can go to gothamsound.tv. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter. All right. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.